Okay, so let's start with something very simple, and that is just opening and showing an image using Pillow. So this would be the code that you could use. Now, keep in mind, for all of these activities, if you're going to do them on your computer, you have to have that file on your computer. I have a file on my computer called buildings.jpg. If you keep it in the same directory as your script, then you can just type the file name. Otherwise, you need to type the path to that file. So I'm importing that module. I'm putting a file name as a string, and then I'm using image.open file name, and now I have an image object, and this is a pillow image object that has all kinds of methods associated with it. So I'm creating an instance of a pillow image using open. And so image file.show is what we can use, is the easiest way to see that image file or that pillow image. Now here it is in my code editor. Don't worry about all the stuff that's commented out. I'm going to show that in a minute. But I'm importing image and a couple of other things that I'll use later on down the road, image filter and image enhance. All I need for this part is just image. So from Pillow, import image. I wouldn't recommend importing the entire Pillow library because it's pretty big. So we'll just import from the Pillow library. And then I have right here, the file name is actually a path to that file, because what I like to do is have a folder called images in my project that is just full of all the images I want to use. And so that way it allows me to have a lot of images in there. And so that would be the path to that folder. Okay, so that's how I arrive at .images / that, and then buildings.jpg is the name of the file that I'm going to open. So now I'm going to pass that to image.open, and I'm just going to call it img for image, and I'm going to do image.show. And when I run this, what happens is it is going to very slowly, there we go. So this is that image. And what you will notice, or what you may notice, is that when I do image.show, a couple of things. It opens that image in whatever the default image viewer is for my computer. So on my Mac, it's the preview app. On a Windows machine, I think there's like an image viewer or something like that. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. But whatever your default viewer of images is on your computer, it will open. Now, another thing you might notice is this. When I open that file, right, it is called buildings.jpg. In my image viewer, you can see the file name up here. If you look really closely, you may not be able to see it here in class, but it is a seemingly random assortment of characters and then .png. So change the file type. That's because the native file type that Pillow works with is PNG. So when I show a Pillow image in process, it's not actually showing me buildings.jpg. It's showing me that Pillow image, and that Pillow image comes up as a PNG file. Okay, so that's the explanation for what that is. And so I can show a different file by just changing my name here. Let's see, strawberry.jpg. And here is the strawberry image. And so I can choose all of these different images and open them easily. So opening an image and showing an image. That's how we get started.